Hello and welcome to episode 55 of Craftoria, the show where I'm really struggling to keep up and know what to do next in the videos, but you may not notice it, but I have updated the server. I was wrong before. It does not add create to here. In fact, the only difference is that they moved gadgets under the logistics tab, whereas before it was under this tab right here. To my knowledge, I don't think anything is different. Yeah, no. Oops. Nothing looks different. Yeah. All the same. But yeah, I kind of just scrolled through this stuff. I don't have a set plan today, but I saw some fun stuff. Like, some mining portals. I forgot about the void portal. Let's just craft a bunch of portals and see what they do. And we can also explore the one dimension. Oh yeah, look, we got the magic list like before. I got 1 point and put it into +5 mana. Still don't have this one at all nearly done. We have this one with an excess of 40 points. Pretty nice, pretty nice. But yeah, it looks like it levels up. I think when you get to here, see it says unlocks primary school skill tab. So, that's a whole thing that I probably would have had quite leveled up by now. But, it is what it is. Let's make this and see what happens. Oh, oh, oh! Huh. I get it. I imagine the use of this dimension would be for, like, space. It's a completely empty dimension. Empty. That seems like a pretty valid name. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, kinda weird, but it's cool nonetheless. Now let's make a normal mining portal. See where this one takes us. Punch, 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 punch. Aha! Mining? Question mark? Should we mine straight down? Like that light levels don't make sense here. I'm starting to think. Oh yeah, uh, one of the things that happened with the update is that it got rid of excavane. Wait, what the heck is this? Activate? Huh, I don't think that's it. But yeah, it got rid of what's it called? Huh, that was weird. I bound it to the wrong one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It got rid of Ultimine, that's what it is. There we go. That's what I wanted. It seems pretty similar though. You hold it down and then you shift and scroll wheel to change it. To vein, selection, diagonal tunnel, large tunnel, normal tunnel, excavate. Weird. Let's just make a tunnel for now. Does this go down to like, what's it called? Yeah, deep slate, that's what I was gonna say. Is there any caves? There's no caves. Or at least I didn't run into one. Oh, that mined what was connected to the vein as well. Weird. Pretty interesting though. I mean, it's nice for just straight up mining. Like when we get to the point where we're making, what's it called? Quarries? Because I think, which mod was it? Was it modern industrialization? Right here, what you'll be doing is practically modern industrialization, using a plethora of different mechanics from logistics to distillation, allowing for total automation. I'll give you some examples. You'll have access to powerful logistics tools, such as multi-part items and fluid pipes, as well as energy cables. This means up to 3 of each can go into a single block. Wow, that's nice. Like we don't already have the pipes mod, but you won't ever need to go mining for resources again, as you'll have ability to construct quarries. And if it's the kind of quarries that actually break blocks, it would be worth it for here, so. Okay, we're out of waystones. Let's make a bunch of warp stones. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Make some deep slate waystones, because why not? I think it fits this dimension. Mine. Mine dimmy, as in mining dimension. Now we can get rid of that, and now we can do the nether mining dimension, which requires a freaking netherite pickaxe, which is a little much. Let's be honest. Let's make a diamond pickaxe. Let's make a... Do we have any smithing templates? I say smithing template. Netherite. Bonk. Is it one needed for this too? No, this is just a diamond pickaxe. Alright. Nighttime again. Let's just make this real fast so it's out of the way and done. Doesn't really matter if it's nighttime here because I won't be here. I mean, just so you know, you don't punch it to go there. I have just punched it every single time. This is a pretty interesting place. Golden quartz as far as the eye can see. When I played on Valhelsia, there was a lot more ores in the nether. Not Valhelsia. Well, both Valhelsia and Crazy Craft, there's a lot more ores in the nether. So it definitely could be worth it to have this dimension in a mod pack like that. Nether mine dimmy. Punch, 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 punch. See, I'm punching it, it's not sending me back. Oh, that is trippy. Pretty interesting stuff. Ooh, you know what? Let's put the sandstone. Oh no, it is an ender waystone, even better. And mine dimmy. Perfect. Now look at that. We've got all of our fun little dimensions to ourselves. What are we gonna do with them? Currently, nothing. To infinity and nothing. To infinity and underground. Be cool if they did to infinity and nether. The other thing was this. Should be able to make this, although it is going to take an echo shard from me, which really sucks. Looks like it's a boss thing though, so let's go to the nether. Far nether. I was gonna say, this should be the Colosseum. What better place to fight a dude than the Colosseum? This definitely won't end terribly. Nothing echoes back. Okay. Maybe we have to go to one of the, what are they called? One of those, like, battlefield biomes or whatever. There should be one near my portal. That decrepit place. There's my digital miner that I forgot about. I'm sure it'll be fine. Can I just break this? Oh, look at that! Look at that! He's got some. Actually, you know what? I'm using magic because I want to level it up. Well, that's not really hitting. Oh, that finally finished. Oh no, he's killing him. I can't really hit him. Did I piss off another Enderman? How long does this last for, man? Alright, 1 second. Let me open this. Look at this. 5 more. 10 more. Beautiful. Now I can just. This is from Irons. Is it in the thingy at all? Anything new in here that has to do with a bell? The Dead King. No. Archevoker, Pyromancer, Apo the Karist. Hmm. This is very depressing that nothing is echoing back. Maybe you don't use it in the Nether. Maybe you use it in the overworld. Which doesn't really make much sense to me, but you know, I didn't make the mod. Get some distance between my house and me. That's not very much distance, but you know. Man, what do I use you for? That's Iron. Oh, by the way, there's new armors. Lightbringer chestplate and boots of speed. How does one get this? Priest robes. Plus mithril weave. We need to find mithril ore so then I can digital miner it. Ancient Knight, Dead King Corpse, Archevoker, Necromancer, Cryomancer, Pyromancer, Priest, Apothecarist, a Brazier, Cinderous Soul Rune. Nope, not craftable. Huh. Let me look it up. Alright, looks like I need to be in a place called the Citadel, and I don't currently know where one is. And the biome compass does not count the Citadel as a biome, which makes sense. So why don't we... I need to put the bell away real fast. I can't... I'll put it in here. Right there. That seems like a good enough spot as any. We definitely can't afford the Warden stuff. Yeah, we only have one Echo Shard. And for a full Warden set, it's 4 Echo Shards. So I definitely can't do that right now. How about we... we could steal the Pope and fight him. He's supposed to be a boss. From the village. I can never get this right. Crackered. You. Why'd the price go up? Well, good. Makes this easier. Eh. Sure, I'm gonna need you to fight me elsewhere. Excuse me. Oh, you can zoom in and out. Oh my gosh, you can zoom in really far. That's pretty cool. Of course you move as soon as I cast that, you monster. Where's the Iron Golem at? You failed. Run, villagers. Something bad is going on. Don't dust me. We did it. We beat him. Did that give me a thing? Aha, it did. Oh, I was supposed to buy a villager spellbook from him. Oof, that's awkward. I did not do that. Huh. Well, that gives me what I need though. I can use this to make a priest robe. And then if I had Divine Soul Shard, which drops off of Tyros, I assume this is the guy that gets summoned by the bell when I use it. I could do that. I also don't have any mithril, so, you know. Okay, well I have raw mithril, but I need a mithril ore. Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to make this video boring, I don't fully know what to do, and I need to make 2 videos tonight. So, you know, we'll see what happens, I guess. Want to see me build? It's been a minute since we built. Is this the priest's building? Oh, it is. It's a big old tower. It's a pretty cool building. Alright, how about we head back home? Hey, sorry I murdered your friends. What? What? More like, where do we build another building at? We could stick it back here. Create could be back here. That would make sense, right? I'm gonna have to do some clearing. I'll be right back. Makes me sad to have to break the blocks that I've thrown into the trees. But sad, nah, I'm leaving them. I thought about it. I ain't doing it. This new vein miner mod's a little weird. Alright, I'm gonna fill all of this in and make it flat, and I'll bring you back. You would never believe it, I ran out of dirt. Time to make a really gross, deep, ugly hole right here where nobody's looking. And it took a minute, but we did it. Not a lot, but enough. Ignore my XP tank over there. It's just, you know, making my life a little easier. Sorry, I was finishing out my drink. How about we get into create? Sounds fun. I've gone into create before, but never like in depth. So, you know, we'll see what happens here this time around. I do know that the andesite is very important. Dang it, sorry. My autism's getting the better of me. Alright. Now, what we want to do is first make some andesite alloy. Andesite alloy, where be you? Right there. Either make it out of zinc nuggets or iron nuggets. Preferably, I'm going to do iron nuggets because I have enough iron to do this. That is not enough andesite alloy. I guess we could just, not that button, this button. Yeah, this will make life a little bit easier. Yeah, see, this could help us. It kind of ends out really quickly, but there's more to it, I know that much. Cataclysm. Did it all without even having to try. Oh! Oh! Huh. I didn't even think about checking this for world tiers. So what we're missing right now is we have not equipped rare armor. And then to get to the pinnacle, you need to kill the Ender Dragon and an epic piece of everything. Huh. The more you know. I forget that. Hey, that didn't show up, by the way. But I forget that you can check this for stuff. Pretty sure I have this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, the only thing with these is they're not all full on, you know, explanations, start to finish. Like, especially this one. What was it? This. Unless it continues branching out as you go, then I'll willingly say that I'm wrong. Because then, you know, I don't know. But yeah, anyways. So let's make some water wheels as well as a windmill. I know the water wheels have two different tiers. The small water wheels and then the large ones. Let's start small, shall we? Need to make some shafts. Make 64 shafts. Then we'll make some of these because I believe they go into the bigger one. Yeah. How many should we make? Like what? Oops. Let's make. Oh, I used our spruce planks. Yeah. Let's grab ironwood real fast. Iron. So I know we have more than enough of that. Now let's make 15. Yeah, 15 sounds like a good number. Now let's make some large ones. Now, with these, the way they work, how should we do this? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll make it weird for everybody, I guess. Put them like that. That's 4 of them. Eh. Did I not make this vein? I guess water wheels don't count. I don't want them to be ugly, which sounds dumb, but it's the truth. I don't want it to be ugly, and I feel like water wheels are kind of an F it. We don't get paid. Right. And now we need to bring it more this way. So we'll eat this tree. Eat that tree. What is this? Why isn't it working on the grass all of a sudden? It was working earlier. I don't know, it's weird. I should probably re-rack my trees, but I'm sure I have plenty of saplings. Anyways, what we do with these bad boys is we'll even out all of the ground here. With some doit. I think right, because this is the center. So that's the center, so we actually don't want the water getting here. I know it's not going to be pretty, but I'm just showing you. It's up to you guys to prettify this stuff, I guess. How do I do this side? Went down like that. No, we definitely need it out like that. That's sticking out like one. Beauty. Now what we'll do, we'll kind of direct this water. We don't exactly want it to, you know, go places that we don't want it to go. So that'll be very inconvenient. Well, I had 15. That should mean that there's a middle of like 7 or 8, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Right here. Oops. Like that. I look like the center. Looks center enough to me. Now, put water right there. It can only flow one way. we'll have to further keep the water going in the direction we want it to. Not that way. Make another infinite water source like right here. The reason why it's important to make sure that you have water on every block, even though it's flowing after I just put it on one, is because I'm pretty sure every single part of the water wheel that's covered by water, you know, like each individual water wheel covered is more stress units. Thus, you know, more weight behind, more rotations, all that fun jazz. It's a whole thing, don't even worry. I'm a doctor, trust me. That's the name, Dr. Dad. Trust. Don't fact check that. I will find you. Anyways, look at that. We've done it all. So beautiful. Much wow. Ooh-wee pizzazz. I need more dirt, don't I? I guess I could just grab some coarse dirt and just decoarsify it. Do, 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 do. And it flows right into the oil. Couldn't have done that any better myself. Except I could have, and I'm not going to. So, you know, have fun with that. That's not what I meant to do. Can't you just turn coarse dirt into normal dirt? Does it really get turned into a path? Oh my gosh, this hurts me. This hurts me so bad. Give me a second. Alrighty, it's done. Look at this. It definitely makes sense that that much water would somehow make such a skinny channel. Anyways, now that we've done this, they want us to make a windmill for some reason. We'll work on that in a minute. Let's make a andesite alloy. Grab some logs, shall we? D-log. Log. 8. If I grab my stick, basically the way you make andesite casings, you take logs, you strip them, just like so, and then you take some andesite alloy, then you just right click. Very enjoyable to watch, isn't it? Hello, sir. Superior gem set ring. Well, I already have that, so I don't know why you're talking to me, sir. Don't look at me like that. Alright, anyways. Create some sheets in a mechanical press. I would, you know, also require the... Oh, that's the weighted ejector. Anyways, let's make Ooh, these are good. Well, this is good. What we need to do real fast is take some of these shafts that we have, make some gearboxes. Requires these. 49 of these even. We're gonna need more andesite. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Oh, could just do this. There you go, big cogwheels, small cogwheels, all the cogwheels. Now, let's make a gearbox. You monster. Okay, and we have ran out of small cogwheels, which we'll just do this with. Perfect. Now, center of the water wheels should be right here. Beauty. Basically, what the gear shift does is it takes, because these cogwheels, it's the very center of them. It's right here. See that part in the center? That's where you'd attach your shaft. Giggity. See, look, now it's turning. See how it's all turning? That be how you do that. But as you can see, they only go in a straight line. You can't turn them, and that's why you would use a gear shift. The gear shift allows it to turn. Now what we can do, we can run these shafts this way. Or even, we could take it now, put a gearbox in here and it becomes a vertical gearbox. Slap it down right there. Bam. That is where our power is going to be generated from. Now on. We'll leave it visible, why not? Someone might learn, who isn't here currently. That is how you get your power. Now what you do with said power, is you can do multiple things. You can speed it up, slow it down. As you can see, it's very slow currently. So if we're going to make ourselves a mechanical press, where's that at? Mechanical press. Those are the crazy presses. We just want a mechanical press. Well, these are mixers, not pressers, but you know. I don't think it's a brass press, right? Yeah, it's just a friggin' this one, mechanical press. Block of iron, that's kind of expensive. Now the way this would be powered is we have to get something that it'll stamp onto, so we could do like a depot. The depots are pretty useful. We'll do that for now. Make one of these. Put that there, put that, oop. Put that above it, like that, but we'll turn it sideways. Like that. See now, what you do is you take this, build it up one, put a vertical gearbox on it, but you turn it. Basically what you do is you do it correctly the first time, unlike me. Just like so, and then bam. Now it has rotations. Now, what kind of plate did it say it wants us to make? Just any sheets. So let's take some iron. Iron. Say we have like, I guess one for now. Bam. Because the rotation is so slow, it goes very slowly. But, bam. iron sheet. Oh, can we press all of them? As slow as possible? Okay, it'll do them one at a time. Good to know. So basically what you do in a case like this, where it's stupid slow, is what you'll do is one of two things. You'll either make the, where is it? I don't want to type it in. Okay, I'm going to type it. You make a rotation speed controller. Oh, but that requires a precision mechanism. That's fun. Okay, so we're going to do it the old school way. We don't need that to keep pressing at the moment. How you increase speed the old school way, which we'll get rid of this once we have a rotation speed controller. Basically, and it's going to look ugly. Take some cog wheels, both small and big. Then you take a big one first, and then you attach a small one to it. Now if you notice, because the big one is turning at this speed, because it's larger, so it, math, it makes the small one rotate slightly faster. So if you take a big one and attach it to that, that big one is now rotating as fast as the small one is. So if you attach another small one to this, it's going even faster, you see. Now if you take a large one and you attach it to this, and then attach another small one to that, look how fast that's turning. And that is math. Ta-da! It's not pretty. That's the problem with it. You basically just have to learn how to, like, make it in a way where it doesn't make you want to blow your brains out. Then what you can do is do that. Oh, I actually don't need that. You could just put the depot down. Actually, let's make 3 more depots. Or 2 more depots. 3 more depot. And now if we make 2 more mechanical presses, wherever those were, right here. And we need another iron block. Iron. Alright, one more, not a mechanical mixer. That's for later. That's a secret mystery tool that'll help us later. And thankfully, see, they can power each other. You don't need to shaft in between each of them. So now if we take ourselves a gold, I don't know why I made these. This isn't how it works, but, give me the gold this, you, assembly line. Oh my gosh, can I just flatten glyph it? Oh my gosh, I can. Yeah, we need deployers. I don't know why I thought that. We'll keep these for later. Now we need 3 deployers, which means we need another depot. Deployers. Deployers come in 2 parts. Well, they don't come in 2 parts, but you need to make the finger, see? The hand. The brass hand, which is brass sheets, which is brass ingots that are crushed. To make brass, we don't currently have brass, so we would need to make some. Where would a brass be? If I were brass, I would be on the next page. No, I'd be right here. Now, there's multiple ways to make brass. This one, however, is one of the easier ones. And the only way to make create brass, which I doubt it matters, but we'll make some create brass. So this is going to be a fun whole process that I probably won't even get done before the video ends. We need a whisk, which took all of our iron things. Now if we go back, we can make the mechanical mixer. Okay, okay, you ready? You ready? I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Slap that down right there for now. Eat that. Eat the floor. Eat the floor right there. Move those into my inventory. Make an empty blaze. Where'd it go? Oh no. I'm losing it. Okay, make an empty blaze burner, which is 4 more iron plates. Let's just take a stack of iron and have it crushing, so then it will do this while we're gone. I guess we need 5 first. Then we sleep while that's all going. So then apotheosis, people don't run up and jump you, but they're going to anyways. Bam, and then you make the blaze cage, the empty blaze burner. Bam. Slap those on there. Make sure to claim the chunks. Like that. And then make sure to also chunk load said chunks. Like that. And then run away. Go down your elevator into your nether portal. And then you hard forward across your very skinny bridge. Ignore Count Ronald the Magical, who has awoken nearby. You take your empty blaze burner to a nether fortress of any kind. You find yourself a blaze. And then, and only then, after you find your blaze, go up to your blaze spawner. Make sure it's capable of spawning. Then you wait. And then you right click, and now the blaze is yours. And then you put the torch back, and then fly away very quickly. Then you eat some food, because you're probably hungry from doing all the work. Still ignore Count Ronald. You go back up your elevator. You slap the blaze burner down right there, and then you make a basin out of 5 andesite alloy. You slap it down right there. You see Earger fish. You hit him a couple times, realize that you don't do enough and that it'll take way too long to fight him, so you start casting spells at him because they ignore armor. And then you miss spectacularly. And then you realize that also doesn't do very much damage, so you just start crit hitting him. And then as he gets low, you back up so then you don't accidentally fill up your inventory with his drops. And then you come back over here. You take some coal out of your pocket. Or I guess lignite. I wonder if lignite works. You feed him some coal. Do that. Now you take some zinc. We don't have any zinc. Gosh, dang it. Is that bronze at? Just to double check what it is. Okay, zinc and copper. So what you do, you turn around, you run this way, and then you press the pause button on the video like this, and then you press the unpause button because you unintentionally find a mithril ore. You silk touch it, like so. And then you press the pause button again. And then you'll press unpause again, open your map, zoom out to a location that's far away that has a waystone at it, like homie status. And then, and only then, can you teleport to said homie status. Because he is homie status. Wherever he may be, he is still homie status. Ain't that right, my boy Pyromancer? Why are you not homie status with me? The video. the video, sir. Homie. So you ignore him because he's throwing a tantrum right now because you robbed him in the past. You fly over to a spot, and then you start digging straight down. Now, the reason why we did this is because our chunks were loaded before the create mod was added to the server. Therefore, create ores will not spawn at my house. At my normal mine. So you keep going. You ignore the fact that that creeper just annoyed you. Keep going straight down. And then you realize that your overlay has somehow disappeared. But you eat all the nearby andesite because you need it. Then you figure out why the heck your overlay's gone. I think I bound it to this button. But then you realize you didn't bind it to that button. So you press multiple buttons until you find out which one is the correct one. And then you never actually find out. And then you pause the video.